I'd always knew you'd be my missus. Hugs and kisses, never thought we would predict this. Made a difference, all she wanted was attention. You on my wish list, girl, you got me in my feelings. You the realest, I'd always knew you'd be my missus.
Alright, what's going on YouTube? It's
Lizzy&Dre,
and welcome to our YouTube channel. Today we're gonna do a Q&A for you guys. We posted on social media about a bunch of questions y'all wanted us to answer, and we're about to answer for you guys. Let me see. You wanna answer the first question?
we both got to answer both of them.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Alright.
First question is, when and how did y'all meet? I'm gonna let Dre tell it because it's his favorite story to tell.
Alright, so we met in college about 2 years ago. You know, I was in the hallway with my friend, she was with her friend. And you know, I just went up to her, asked for her social media, her Snap and shit like that. And she gave it to me, and after that, you know, talked, and then the rest is, you know, kept going on. So that's really much. And, you know, I'll get into details on another video like that. If y'all really want that video, I'll tell you exactly what happened and the exact details of it.
Yeah.
So
Next question says, who said I love you first? So I said it first.
yeah,
Yeah, that's about it.
yeah. She said I love you first for me. For me, yeah.
I was drunk when I said it, but I still meant it though.
Yeah, she meant it. I said it back though. I'm not gonna lie. I said it back. I mean, I ain't gonna do it like that, you know.
Yeah, anyways.
What's the next question?
Next question. What's y'all zodiac signs? I'm a Cancer. I'm not a crybaby.
I'm a Leo. For me, chillest Leo you ever meet. You already know the vibes for me. What's the next question?
Alright. Longest relationship. I'll let you start.
My longest relationship? I didn't really have like a real serious relationship, but like I had like one back in like, you know, 8th grade. But I don't really count it as like real relationships though. So I wouldn't really say I have a longest relationship. Right? What we got going on is the longest relationship I've ever been in so far.
So this would be the longest relationship I had by a month, but yeah. What was each other's first impression of each other?
You can answer first.
Mine, I know a lot of people say this and it sounds like I'm just saying it, but it really was his personality. It's someone that could actually make me laugh, especially when I was like at a low point in my life. He was able to like lift my spirit, so his personality by far.
My first impression when I first seen her, I was like, you know, she cute. And then when I talked to her, then I was like, you know, she cool. She different from like most females like I've talked to or who I'm like used to type shit. So like I could like, you know, chill vibe with her type shit. Like nothing crazy though. So the next question is, what pet peeve that you have that your partner does? So I would say my pet peeve about her is I feel like she sometimes like she'll make a situation bigger than what it really is for me. So you know what I mean?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah,
I got a good pet peeve, you know.
For me, like I feel like it could be a small situation. She wants to make it to a big situation. It's really not really needed. All that energy and time is being wasted over something that's really small. That does not need to be. I mean, taken that far. That's my biggest pet peeve. I feel like she needs to like work on that. Really, you know.
My biggest pet peeve of him, and anybody in his family could back me up on this, he has to have the last word.
That's not true.
You know how he's gonna say it's not true, but his whole family says the same exact thing. When we're in an argument, and this is why I have to drag it, because he drags it because he wants the last word. He'll have the last. He'll push your buttons to as far as they can go, just so you hang up, because this just recently happened.
That's
and then he gets the last word, and he's happy with it. He's happy. He's satisfied. That's my biggest pet peeve of his. He don't know when to stop. He want to keep going. He want to have the last word. Last word.
That's not true.
All right, so.
That's not true.
It's not true?
Next question.
All right. Would you guys ever get a matching tattoo?
I don't know. I mean, if I was to get a matching tattoo, it could be like no. no dumb shit though. Like, it gotta be something meaningful. Like, all my tattoos I got is meaningful. So it can't be like something like
Dumb.
corny. Like, it gotta be something that's valid too. It gotta look nice too. But if not a matching tattoo, I probably would get her name eventually. Or like, if not her name, like something that represents her though.
Next. What movie can you guys watch over and over for your entire life?
So like, together or like by ourselves?
I guess we could do both.
Well, one movie that I could watch by myself, like over and over again, is probably Love and Basketball. That's my favorite movie. Yeah.
Good question. Good one. That's a good question. For me, I got a lot of favorite movies, but I'm gonna say my all-time favorite was always Journey 2 with The Rock or whatever. But I've always watched that. My parents know that's my favorite, my movie. But together, I don't know. What movies have we watched together that we liked? Yeah, I don't know.
I don't think much movies that we have in common that we like though.
Yeah. All right. Biggest accomplishment.
Biggest accomplishment. You go first.
Me?
Yeah.
So I'm not gonna say like I have a biggest accomplishment yet because that part of my life really hasn't started yet. But I don't know. I really don't.
Yeah. That's same boat as you. I don't really have a big accomplishment as of right now.
Because I'm in like the process of going into nursing school. So like once I get accepted, I guess that will be my biggest accomplishment.
I could probably say like my biggest accomplishment as of right now is probably graduating high school.
Yeah.
And like have my mom and my family watch me walk the stage, you know, because like at first like I didn't realize how like important it was to like have to like cross the stage. Like when I was in high school, my senior year, I didn't want to do nothing. I didn't want to go to prom. I didn't want to cross the stage. I was like to the point where I was going to ask my principal like, can I just like get my diploma like from the office and like go home? Like I didn't want to cross the stage. But then one day when I was in bed, I heard my mom. She, on the phone. Somebody, aunts, uncles, somebody. She was like, yeah, my baby about to cross the stage. I'm so proud. Like I'm so happy and stuff like that. I'm about to throw a party. I'm like, damn. Like I didn't realize how important it was to have her watch me across the stage. So man, I'm gonna just go ahead and do that for her. So I can say that like that's my biggest accomplishment as of right now. It's crossing the stage, graduating high school, and going to college too. I didn't finish school though. Corona fucked that up.
I would say I agree. That would be my biggest accomplishment as of right now. Especially like when you go through things, it's like a big accomplishment for your parents to see. Everyone faces challenges and stuff like that. So it's always, I didn't graduate on time. I graduated a few months late due to my own personal issues. But, it is a big accomplishment. My parents cried, so. Yeah.
Your parents cried when you crossed the stage?
My mom did. That's a big accomplishment. My grandma did too. My grandmother did too. She was there. See me grow up.
How do you feel about today's social life?
So we kind of have the same mindset on this. But he explained it well earlier, so.
I can say that with the social life nowadays, it's like anybody could sit behind the screen and like, be comfortable where they're at and like talk about speak on their mind type shit behind the screen. But like in person, they probably not gonna feel as comfortable or say what they want to say to a person. As far as like socializing, because like, especially with Corona, how Corona kind of affected that really. Everybody being quarantined.
Not even. I think electronics messed that up for everybody. Too. Kids don't go outside no more. Yeah, like rare. I know, like back in the days, I never. Based off what my parents told me, like back in the days, they used to like go knock on somebody's door to go hang out with somebody. Now it's like all through the phone. Yeah. It's just kids don't know how to talk like to other people. No, I feel like it's a big issue, but
Yeah. Growing up, like, growing up, I always used to, like, see kids outside. Nowadays, I ride through the neighborhood and shit like that. I don't see nobody outside anymore. Everybody either inside in the game or just chilling. It's rare.
Okay. Who sits in the back, mom or you? It's a good question. This is only something I could answer. Well, actually, you can answer it too.
How do you feel?
Me personally, as of right now, I'm just his girlfriend. I'm gonna sit in the back. Like, I'm gonna let his mom, take that front seat. Out of respect, I have a lot of respect for his mother. I have a lot of respect for the older people. So that's not a debate to me right now. Like, I'm gonna sit in the back. As of when we're married, it's a little different, I think, because, like, we're married. I just think it's a big difference. And that's something, like, when we get to that point, we could talk about. But in my opinion, I think I would be sitting in the front when we're married. But as of right now, I'm sitting in the back. I'm cool with that.
How you feel?
Mm-hmm.
Me personally, I think it don't really matter to me really who wants to sit in the front or not. It's really not that big of a deal for me whoever wants to sit in the front or not. If you want to sit in the front, you can sit in the front. Want to sit in the back, you can sit in the back. It shouldn't really be a fight about who wants to sit in the front or the back. That's how I really think.
Never gotta waste your energy on sitting in a place. But I'm saying.
But I feel like the way my mom is like, she kind of knows like, I'm gonna just sit in the back because sometimes she likes to sit in the back. Like she likes to, ride in the back really. So she don't really like to sit in the front all the time. So I don't really think that's really a big problem really.
Yeah, you guys are gonna learn. He's very nonchalant, so he don't care. He never sees things sometimes the way I see it. So.
That's not true.
That is true.
That's not true.
You're very nonchalant.
It's just sometimes like if you feel like your energy shouldn't be wasted on certain shit, don't waste it for me. Don't waste it.
So the last question is, what's your favorite thing about your relationship? I'm gonna let him go first.
I guess my favorite thing about our relationship is I feel like our families they get along a lot. Like like my side, like my siblings said, they get along with her very well. My mom they get along with her very well, and then like me personally, I get along with her family very well, especially with your mom. Mama Love. Shout out to Mama Love. That's a guy right there. That's the guy. Everybody gets along. Everybody has a good connection. So there's never really no bad animosity, no bad energy in the air and shit like that. So that's how I feel about her. That's my favorite thing about a relationship is like, family, very family orientated.
Mhm. So that's basically what I was gonna say, but I'm not gonna be that person that's like, oh, me too. But I could say our bond is probably my favorite thing about our relationship because we're best friends at the same time as being boyfriend girlfriend. We could talk about things that friends would talk about, and it don't phase us. It's just we're talking as best friends and as my boyfriend. We could talk strategically. We could talk and like literally anything. I also do love the fact that like his twin brother is like my brother. I see that. So like with the family thing, like that's like my brother. And same thing with it goes with his whole family. So that's my favorite. So that's the end of our first video. There's gonna be plenty more to come. Yeah.
Yeah, I appreciate y'all for commenting and sliding up on stories and for the questions. You asked a lot of very good questions. We couldn't get to all of them, but we picked out certain ones that's more reasonable. But I really appreciate everybody who asked the questions, and we gonna get back to y'all sooner or later. So please like, comment, subscribe to this video, and we're out.